Okay, Lou, maybe you can tell us about what your reaction is to, first of all, the support staff escalating their job action. What's happening here in the case of the public board?
Well, obviously, I think, first of all, I think it needs to be noted that there's been an absolute priority placed on safety by also the union and the board, which has always been our priority. So there's certainly some challenges that are being presented, but we have some extraordinary efforts on behalf of our administrators at work. And it's great that both sides have recognized the need to maintain student safety, and at this point, we've been able to manage operations.
So are there any contingency plans if in the event of any job escalation, particularly with the elementary teachers as well as the support staff? Because
Well,
we
there's
are in a labor situation.
We are in a labor situation, so obviously we monitor that landscape on a day-by-day basis. We've not yet received any word of any further action at this point. So, as always, our focus is to maintain on the instruction, supervision, and safety of students.
Now, you are aware that earlier this evening the elementary teachers were invited, or actually have decided to go back to the table after being invited by the education minister. That's got to be encouraging.
I think it's very encouraging, and I think that's great news, and I think it shows a commitment on both sides to get back to the table, and so we're hopeful that hopefully an agreement can be reached.
But there's been no problems here. Everything is still, we're now a couple of weeks into the school year, and it appears everything's running smoothly.
There are certainly some challenges, but I think both sides are trying to manage as best as we can. We're trying to be respectful of the information that we have, acknowledging what some of our staff can and can't do at this point in time, but also working very closely with our school administrators. We've been in steady contact with them, recognizing challenges as working together so that we can overcome some of those to maintain operations and, again, to ensure safety.
Has there been any word or any threat of any rotating strikes involving the board?
There are always lots of rumors when this is going on, but certainly we've heard one of our union groups has said that that may be the case in October if progress hasn't been made. So I'm hoping that this is a sign with them getting back to the table, but again, nothing specific has come forward.
Have there been any talks at the local level, or are they still trying to get the provincial?
Locally, we have been maintaining negotiations steady since we've come back with all of our union groups, and I think that, again, is great news. And both sides remain very committed to trying to get an agreement locally.
So I guess the plan from here is just to keep everything as steady as possible.
We're going to maintain steady course as we can, and as I stated, I think it's great that everybody has recognized the need to maintain student safety and supervision.